Hey, welcome back to Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker.
I'm Aaron Goldstein. We are here with our third guest, Ray Augustine from Lancaster Honda.
Hello there.
Honda Lancaster.
Honda Lancaster, yes.
You know,
We changed the name.
And even when we say it wrong, if we say it twice, that's better, right?
Oh, yeah.
You changed the
Gets
name.
it out there.
Honda Lancaster.
Honda Lancaster.
Actually,
that's
the
us.
whole Antelope Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Now, are you selling cars over there?
I am one of the sales managers, and I'm also the internet sales director. So I have a couple titles there.
Now, the internet sales probably busier than the showroom.
You know what? Here in this Antelope Valley, we haven't really tapped into just recently when the new ownership came in. And, yeah, everyone's touching on that.
Yeah.
Everyone goes on there. They want to get information before they come in. You know, this generation, this age, everyone wants to be more informed. So that's my duty there, is to direct that area.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
New ownership. The car guys, right?
Yeah, Mike Sullivan. He's a LA car guy. We were just added, us and AV Subaru, our sister store next door. And just recently, a couple of years ago, they bought it, and now we're part of that family.
And I got a feeling that we're making more sales.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot more contacts, and a lot of us out there, we're spreading the word on what their belief system is, and we're being a part of it. So,
How did you get involved with Honda?
funny story, I bought a car, couldn't pay for it, so I almost lost my job. And the sales manager there, John Gallagher, which he's still there, by the way, he hired me, and he said, you know what, you'd be a good salesperson. And that was 16 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So your credit record is back to being beautiful now.
I guess so. I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a funny story now. But
Yeah, I
at the
tell
time-
people that.
Yeah.
And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, it was just an accident. So,
So Honda Lancaster is on 10th Street West
yes.
over in the Lancaster Auto Mall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right next to Subaru, right?
Right next door, yeah.
And are you in there every day? Or how do people find you?
I'm in there every day. Yeah. All the time, putting my work in. So, pretty dedicated.
Yeah. So when you're online, do you sit at a desk or are you able to do
Yeah,
it
I
hand?
have my own office. I sit at a desk. I look at the online leads that come in. And I have a team that's designed for, you know, keeping up with those internet leads. It's like a virtual showroom. So, same thing that happens on the showroom, we do it through the internet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like any business. I have a flower shop
Oh, yeah, we know that.
and similar. So people are talking to you on all the different social media platforms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's everywhere. You can't go anywhere without running into something that's talking about you. And that's what's crazy about the internet. The word spreads fast.
Yeah. That's kind of why the Lancaster Chamber has a radio show, but we thought, well, let's videotape it. And people, when they're typing in things, they'll find us in Discovery.
Well, that's what I did to see how this was going to be. So,
So
What's on
you,
there?
what did you what did you see when you saw the videos? What did you learn?
what we're doing now, just reaching out to people and getting a visual. What people like to see is something. So when you're on the radio, you hear a voice, but now you get to match it up with the face and who they are personality-wise. And I think that's great you guys went to that.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you. And that way I could bring my bobblehead in. I forgot to mention.
I love that thing.
Yeah. My wife made that for me, or had it made for
It
Christmas.
looks good.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate.
Kind of scary, huh?
I'm gonna need one of those. I'll put it on my desk.
But if you've got a desk, you should have one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are some of the cars that are moving? Now, Honda has a good name, a good resale value.
Oh, they always have.
How did that happen? Good cars?
They're just done right, and put together, and consumers, you know, everywhere they're saying that this car works for them. So the reputation just speaks for itself.
You know, I just bought a used Honda Odyssey, and I think when the word gets out that the cars last so well, it allows the car salespeople to sell the cars for more money.
Well, it makes it a lot easier too.
The value's there.
Oh yeah, It makes it a lot easier. You don't have to. You just tell them exactly what you're buying. Most of the time, customers know what they want.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you came in there and this is what I want, and you already knew about the value of the car. There's mainly upsides to it, so it makes my job easier when I'm selling a product I believe in. I drive one too, so that's what makes it easy for us.
Well, you're hoping out there in the employee parking lot, it's all Hondas, right?
It mainly is. We'll always give people. We talk mess to them a little bit if they don't, so but that's very rare.
When you first started with Honda, what was your job?
I was a
job?
salesperson. I was a salesperson. I was actually started. It was a Honda or it was Mazda, and then a few months later I went to Honda with John Gallagher, and that was my That was my job. I was a salesperson, talked to customers coming in, selling the product, and then just move my way up.
Sounds like Mr. Gallagher is quite the person who works with interns.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
motivator. So
Oh, yeah.
does he have a lot of employees around the plant that have?
Well, now it's dwindling down a little bit, but there's me, there's him, there's a few other guys that have been there since.
You're the
beginning.
next Mr. Gallagher.
I hope so. I don't have good hair like him, so you should see him.
And so are you always hiring? Always looking for more people, salespeople, and
Always look to add some people, more personality. Times change, so we want to keep up with that. There's always those younger, smarter people that are intuitive, so we want to add that to our team.
Yeah. And what do you think about? You must have a fairly short commute. You're not
Yeah.
on the freeway in the morning.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
And so people that want to avoid that freeway line probably should come by and say hi and put a resume in, or
Absolutely. Keep it local. You have a good job, you have a good place where you talk to people, and you're always out there. So this is a perfect place for you to come in and stop by, put your name in there, and have some kind of story like I do.
And how did Anna Zarla get a hold of you to come and be on the radio show?
Well, Sandy called in, and then Ann called me, said, "Hey, you were told to come." So it was pretty direct. I don't think I had a choice there.
Is Sandy the helpful Honda person?
You might as well say that. She is our director, marketing director. So she taps into everything. Oh yeah.
So when you're out and about and you say, "I work for Honda," do you hear that quite often?
Mm-hmm.
What a great promotion.
Oh yeah, it's great.
You know, Aaron's he's itching to ask a question because he's quite the camera guy. So he's
Go
going to
ahead.
probably ask you something about,
Keep it easy.
We can get into performance vehicles. Any Type R's on the lot?
There are two. There's one brand new one, and there's one pre-owned one. Someone actually wanted to get rid of it because it wasn't practical for the family thing. so if you're looking for a pre-owned, very gently used, it only has 2,000 miles on it, and it's a year old. We got a white
Wow.
one, championship white. That's the most sought-out color. So
What?
and is somebody as tall as Aaron, are they going to fit in that kind of a car?
I could
yeah.
fit in it. You'll make it work, I think. Driving
It
something
won't be
like
a
that,
problem.
It won't.
That's one thing I
Bolster
like
seats kind
about
of
it.
suck for me, but
I do like it because it's roomy.
oh yeah.
Hey, so, you know, if you want to look at a cool car, even if you're not going to buy it, but it doesn't hurt to look, does it?
Oh yeah, come on in. We'll show it to you.
Yeah, so Ray over there at Honda of Lancaster will show you this car, and you can see if it's practical for you. So no room for the baby and the 3 suitcases and the bag of
It
groceries.
will, because it's a hatchback.
It's a hatchback.
It's a hatchback, so
It's just fast.
very fast.
You get your chores done really fast that way.
Oh
right?
yeah, you can put some stuff in there and get in and out, and one-stop shop.
And you look good doing it.
Oh yeah, stylish.
Yeah. So would you recommend that people just come into a new car showroom every couple of months just to see what's going on and sit in cars?
Well, what Honda believes in is they have lease programs, so that automatically brings you back into the dealership within 3 years, so you can see what the latest models are and the newest technology, and that's the biggest thing now is technology. So that's what we suggest every time we have a customer that comes in, and who doesn't want the newest and latest model? You know, everyone wants to keep up with the time, so that's what I always suggest. I'm leasing my car right now, so
That way you get something new every couple of years.
yeah, absolutely.
And updated, and there's a huge market for those gently used cars.
And then afterwards, you can make the decision if you just want to buy it. So now after 3 years, you've had your 3-year test drive on the car, and now you can commit to, you know what, this is what I really want. So
Ray, you make it so easy to buy a car.
that's what we want it to be.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's one of our biggest investments, but we try to keep it simple because keeping it hard doesn't make any deals, doesn't make anyone happy. And being there for 16 years, if you can make it easy and fast for a customer, they keep coming back.
That's what I was going to say. So you've probably had customers who they bought their car, they bought cars for their family and their kids, and you're probably maybe seeing the third generation.
I do. It's crazy.
Really?
And they, you know, the family, talking about families happen, and you know, I've met these people when I was a youngster myself, and then now we're talking that I have my own set of kids and married, and they're coming along and they're bringing, you know, their kids for their first car. So it happens, and I like that. That's why I'm still there and wouldn't leave, because I'd be taken away from customers because they want to, you know, that familiar face.
So in 30 seconds, what is it about the job that keeps you there?
You know what? Honda has definitely put it out there, Helpful Honda, and that's what I continue to believe in. So me helping out someone, putting a smile on their face, and jumping into that brand new car, that's what it's all about. So
Awesome. Over there on 10th Street West, phone number for you?
661-945-3521.
From Honda of Lancaster, Ray Augustine.
Yes.
16 years and still having fun.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Hey, and thank you to Honda of Lancaster for being chamber members.
Absolutely. It was
Thank you.
a pleasure.